Cause I'm on that dum-dum, diddy-dum shit. That dum-dum, diddy-dum-dum shit. Yeah, who you ride with? Cause I'm on that dum-dum, diddy-dum shit. That dum-dum, diddy-dum-dum shit. Yeah, who you ride with? Cause I'm on that dum-dum, diddy-dum shit. That dum-dum, diddy-dum-dum shit. Yeah, who you ride with?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy LD with all the smoke. 10/26/2020. Still 5 days till Halloween. But I just been sitting here thinking about this little story that it involves me and some of my folks, man. And my boy Frisco, Bigbrady, he likes to tell the story. So I'm gonna go on and tell it on my podcast, cause he tells it on his live all the time. Since I was there, I feel like I can include it as a story in my podcast. So this is the tale of Harvard Yard. All right. So one night, well, I'm gonna take it back a little bit. So for a while, we had been planning to do a music video shoot. I shot some scenes here and there for him with the camera, and we take it like mostly at Elgin's house, and it was a nice it was summertime, so I was thinking, we either needed to do a barbecue or a bonfire or something, because it was one of them holidays in the summer, in them times when, it's you go out, get a bunch of meat, throw it on the grill, or it was nice enough to throw a bonfire or something. And I figured it would make a good uh, video scene, bonfire, just something. Excuse me. And we sit and we trying to figure it out. He's networking, doing his thing. Brady is, and he finally gets a hold of some folks out in Harvard Yard that say we can go out there and shoot the video out there. So one night, we put it together. Well, they put it together. They put it together. It was Brady and Elgin and Ray and Say So, and we had a little car full of folks. They had some folks, Adrian, some other folks that I'm not really familiar with, and Ray and Say So and this one other dude that they had with them. They was all matching outfits with they drip, and they had the face masks for the COVID-19 masks on that had the drip on it and all that. And so we get together, we suit up, boot up, and get ready to go. We hop in the car, and we get to Harvard Yard, and we riding around trying to find the spot. And Brady points out the folks that pointed him in the right direction. He said, "Hey, there's my folks right there. Let me go holler at them." And Say So and Ray pull up, and Ray hops out of Say So car. Say So dips. He has to go take care of something, I guess. I don't know what he was on, but it didn't involve us. So Ray hops in the car with us. We pull up at these folks' house. I don't know these folks, man. It's a couple females, some dudes standing out there. We don't even. I didn't know they was Brady's folks, and they point to the field off by, next to the house where we were sitting. There's a field out there, and they's like, y'all can shoot out there, y'all can do a little fire out there, it's bugs and stuff and whatnot, this, that, and the third out there. They was like, but you can burn it out there, so most likely won't nobody call the police on you, whatever. But see, I'm one of them motherfuckers. You even mentioned most likely, quote unquote, most likely somebody won't call the police on you. They make the hairs on the back of my neck stand up, because I ain't trying to, I'm on papers, so I'm like, I ain't trying to go to jail tonight. But we get up and we trek through, and we kind of explore the area or whatever, and they everybody's cool, and we get up and we go to find a spot to start a fire and shoot the video. So we find a little bit of trash and stuff or whatnot, and we start us a little fire, and we get the fire going, and we take the video, and everybody starts showing up, like all these females show up, and we got motherfucking dudes with us. We got a whole car full of dudes. So when the females show up, some of the dudes are all, they ain't even paying attention to what the hell we doing no more. They over here worried about the females and whatnot. And me, Brady, and Elgin, for the most part, we ain't even messed up about none of that. We just want to shoot the video and have a good time. And so, we shoot the little scene for the video, whatever. We put the fire, we try to put the fire out, whatever. We can't do it. Uh, Old boy got the old musty 1950s work boots on. We got him stomping on the fire. He scared to mess his boots up. He the only one out there with like just crusted ass shoes on. And he over here worried about his boots, whatever. And so we start walking back towards the female's house, whatever. And I guess Elgin stepped in some mud on the way back. He stepped in a little mud spot. So we're walking back. Everybody just bullshitting, talking, chit chatting, or whatever. I'm sitting there quiet. I'm the quietest motherfucker in the house. But I'm sitting there just paying attention to my environment. Look, listen, and learn. Keeping my L's up, trying to make sure that I can scope my environment, whatever. Elgin over here like asking, hey, y'all got a paper towel or a napkin or a rag or something I can wipe this mud off my shoe? And ain't nobody even paying attention to L. Like, we can hear him, we listening to him, but he knows we ain't got shit. He's asking these folks that we out there, to stay shit. Hey, y'all got a paper towel, napkin, towel, whatever. Well, they ain't said shit. Whole time we walking, Elgin keeps asking. Every time they ignore him, he gets louder. Hey, for real, seriously, one of y'all got something I can wipe this mud off my shoe with? Man, we had to have been walking for like 5-10 minutes. He just kept getting louder. Me and Brady, we was sitting there waiting. We was waiting for him to be like, bitch. But it ain't ever get to that. He was just like, he just kept getting louder and louder until finally somebody was like, yeah, I got something for you. And they went and bought him a towel or whatever, and he came out, wiped off his shoes, and we sat there for a minute, and then Ray, and Busset, this girl that was out there, they went to the liquor store or some shit to go get some stuff from the store or whatever. We sitting out there, we just bullshitting. And the folks we was out there with, they was like, man, y'all might want to check on y'all's folks, because that person, our folks that's in the car with them, she crazy as fuck. They might go to jail. They might not make it back. So I'm calling their phone. I'm blowing their phone up. I'm like, oh shit, man, don't y'all get into nothing stupid, man. Please don't get into nothing stupid, y'all. And whole time we sitting out there, and that dude Aaron, he sees the towel that Elgin used to wipe his shoes off with, and he starts like rubbing it on his face and sniffing it or something. I can't remember exactly what he did, but he's like got it all up on his face. And I'm like, hey man, that's that towel L wiped his feet off with, bro. You want to put that all up on your shit? And then he like threw it down, whatever. We out there bullshitting. Finally, L and them show back up. We just like, damn. So we sit out there, we smoke a little bit, we chop it up, and then Brady's like, hey bro, we out here for a reason. We got to come out here and shoot this video. So old girl that went with them to the store was like, well, y'all can shoot the video of my house. Y'all can shoot the video of my house. Like, just come on over my house. So we're like, all right, whatever. And, Aaron and them, they and a couple dudes that was out there with them, they go walking. Me, L, Brady, and trying to think of who else. The girl whose house it was. The Busset chick. I can't remember if it was just us, if anybody else rode with, but I think it was just us. We rode over to her house, and we get there, and when I tell you that this was an abandoned ass, like it was a bando, and I believe it was a trap house. I mean, she opened that motherfucker up. There was no lights. The walls ain't had no walls in them. I'm talking like there was 2x4s just open, like out just to be seen. We sitting up in this motherfucker in the dark. The only electricity in this whole motherfucker is the speaker that fucking Brady had with him and the cell phone he had attached to it that we was listening to music through. And we just sitting in this motherfucker, and I'm looking dumb as hell. She over here trying to hide like the walls that didn't have walls in them and whatnot. We over here listening to music in the dark in a bando trap, minding our own business. And she over here worried about one of our homeboys. She's like, where that light skin dude at? Where that light skin dude? I'm like, I don't fucking know, man. You rode with us. You know what we know. Shit. Well, Aaron's ass come back in the house. And she was like, well, where that light skin dude at? And he's like, shit, I don't know. He out there walking around. Shit. She was like, okay, you can be seated. I'm like, bruh. So I look over at L. L sitting over there looking around like, man. L's like, hey, man, I'm finna have to go out here and check on something. Hey, so I'm like, hey, I'm finna come out there and help you, man. I'm gonna come check with you. Me and L, we gone. We go outside. We hop in the car. We leave. Boom. There's something about the way she said that when she looked at Aaron and said, "You could be seated." Like, damn, school teacher, you ain't nobody. Like, shit, coming at us like that's kind of scary, man. That's some like psychotic sounding ass shit. The way she said it though, it's just the way she said it. And so me and L, we riding around, we smoke a little something, we over here just like, damn, man, this is a fucked up situation, bro. So we catch old boy that she stuck on. We catch him walking back, and we like, hey, bro, you gotta come handle this. You gotta come chill this bitch out. So he hop in the car. We go back around the old girl house. We come in, we're like, hey, we got dude. She's like, oh, my baby. And so we sitting there chilling. I mean, it ain't even a second. She's over here trying to pull homeboy thing out, trying to get freaky. She making like it seem like everybody in the house can just take a whack at that ass, and we just looking at each other like, man, let's go outside, y'all. So me, Brady, L, that Aaron dude, and some other dude that I don't know. I think everybody just kind of met him that night too. Some crazy motherfucker. We all go outside. And we close the door, let them two do whatever the fuck they gonna do in there. While me and Brady and L and them, we go around the yard picking up trash and shit that we could set on fire, so we could have our little bonfire scene, so we could shoot this little video shoot. Whole time we out here setting the fire, getting everything ready. This Aaron dude and the other dude that didn't nobody know kept running up to the door, sticking their head to the door like, ooh, they in there doing it. Then they get freaky. You could just hear. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? Y'all some grown ass men sitting there with y'all's ear to the door like y'all ain't never had sex, got laid, and got no head, nothing like that before, man. Y'all some special ed students, ain't it, man? Y'all gotta get the fuck away from me, man. I ain't vibing with this. Like, I just can't do that. Like, I feel like that's disrespectful and kind of creepy. So me and Brady and L, we got the fire going, music playing. We over here shooting the music video, whoop-de-woo. We get it done, and by the time we get the video shoot wrapped up, we come walking over to the car. Homeboy coming out the house with old girl. So we ready to go anyway, right? So we just like, alright, blah, blah, blah. It's time to jet. We've had our fun. It's late as fuck. It's dark as hell. We out here in fucking Harvard Yard and Marion, goddammit, where don't none of our asses belong, because the police out here just crazy as it is. And even if they don't fuck with us inside the yard, when we leave and try to get back to West Memphis, motherfucker, there's a chance that, they might fuck with us on the way back. So we all get up in the car, me, Brady, L, the Aaron dude, and whoever else, and then we waiting on homeboy. He over here fucking around. He at the door talking. He at the car window, looking me in the face, talking about some. Hey man, she thinks she finna come back to West Memphis with us. Nah, bro. And I was like, dude, for somebody that's trying to leave and get the fuck on out of here, you sure ain't getting in the car, man. Get the fuck in the car. And so, L's like, you sure right, Lucky. And I was like, oh, damn right, I'm lucky. So the dude hops in the car. L hits the gas in the reverse. Boom. Bust. Bam. Hit a motherfucking mailbox and a garbage can right behind us. He don't give a fuck. Tell me why this motherfucker hit that motherfucker left. Zoom. Gone. Come around the corner. We get around, right? Balling. Busting. So we go back to the first house with the folks that pointed the field out to us in the first place. Some of Brady folks. And they sitting outside talking. We stop. Homeboy hops out the car so he can holler at him real quick. Tell me why the girl whose house we was just at, she come running through the field in some jelly sandals or some shit, man. Damn near barefooted, running through a field and got there within like 2.2 motherfucking seconds. Was there waiting by the time homeboy jumped out the car. She sitting there, dirty, musty feet. No, talking about some, can I ride with you? Hell no. We over here like, get back in the goddamn car. We leaving. And like, boom, jumps in the car. Elgin's like, hey man, don't you talk to me for 9 days, motherfucker. You know what the fuck you done did. I'm over here like, golly, bruh. We take the fuck off, man. We come back to West Memphis, man. That shit, man. Look, we get back at the house, man. We chilling a couple days later. I'm just like, I gotta, do my thing first thing in the morning, whatever. I'm sitting there in the bathroom looking at the jail roster, because that's just like my newspaper, my phone. I go through every now and then to see who I know that might have got locked up night before, whatever. Old girl sitting there looking dumb as hell on the jail roster. Same chick running barefooted through a field. We over here like, damn, buzzing. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole story though, man. Like, this shit was ridiculous, bro. Like, I don't even know, but the highlight of the night though was L with them shoes, man. Y'all don't even know. This motherfucker over here, man, he was getting hot. We was sitting there walking, he stepped in that mud, man, and that's the first thing he said. Hey, y'all got something? Paper towel, rag, napkin, something, tissue, something I can wipe my shoes off with. And the more he spoke, the more they ignored his ass, and he just kept getting louder. Hey, I swear me and Brady was sitting there like, we was waiting on him to be like, bitch, but he ain't do that, man. Like, I gotta give it to L, man. He is respectful as hell. He's one of the youngest dudes in the group, but he's probably one of the more mature. He married, got kids, and some more shit. Well, we all grown and stupid with no wife, no kids, whatever. Well, I mean, Brady got kids and AJ got kids, and I think Ray Ray and them got kids. I think Ray Ray got kids. Yeah, Ray Ray got kids. All right, they got kids, but he the only one that's like married and got the family thing going. That's L. But it was just funny because he was getting loud. He was like, hey, excuse me, y'all got a towel? Something I can wipe my motherfucking shoes off with? I got mud on my shoes. Please? Hello? I'm sitting over here like, damn, we waiting on it. Like, we just waiting on the bids. But it ain't never happened. They finally got him a towel, though. And then, I don't know, I thought this shit at the very end when we was trying to leave. And old girl was like, I'm going to come back to West Memphis with y'all. And we was like, no, you ain't. By the time we got around the corner, she was running through that field, man. Look, I'm telling you, them jelly sandals might as well been barefooted, bro. She had Jesus feet by the time she got back. Man, I'm telling you, man, she ran through that field fast as hell, too, through the mud, and I know it was mud because I walked through that field earlier that night. I know for a fact she ain't just have an easy time running through that motherfucker with no goddamn shoes on. Man, this shit had me rolling, bro. But yeah, I just figured that, I'd share this little story with you because, Frisco likes to tell it, and, we got our own way of telling stories and shit. And, I mean, he don't embellish or exaggerate. And so, I mean, I didn't either. Like, I haven't embellished or exaggerated in this. This is all real, no cap. But, I just wanted to tell it on my podcast because it's an entertaining ass story. Like, even from the story, man, y'all had to have been there. That shit was crazy. But yeah, that's story time with LD. It's all the smoke, man. Y'all have a good night. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Who you ride with? Cause I'm on that dum diddy dum shit. That dum diddy dum shit. Yeah. Who you ride with? Cause I'm on that dum diddy dum shit. That dum diddy dum shit. Yeah.